Reverend Carino and I will officiate this wedding ceremony this evening. At last, both of you marched and both of you are now together after a long, long while. At 5:30, Sheila, Raul was already fidgety. Probably at 6 p.m. you were still not here. I don't know if you was already panicky. That's why when you were marching down the aisle and the photographers were taking some time to take a photo of you, Raul really likes to now take hold of your hand because he has long waited for this day. Tonight, brethren, friends, Raul and Sheila has kept an appointment, a date. They are just keeping an appointment for themselves, but they are keeping an appointment with God this afternoon or this evening. So thank you for keeping your appointment with God. Well, what can I say to a couple whom I have already counseled even for a while? Well, I think you have your cell phones with you. I don't know, Filipinos now cannot leave the house without a cell phone. They can leave their money, their wallet, their keys, as I did yesterday, but I did not leave my cell phone. Do you have your cell phones? Yeah, you know why? We always have this cell phone with us. You like your marriage to be successful? Fulfill the design for marriage. What is the design for cell phone? Was this made by Sony Ericsson or by Nokia for you to use it as a hammer? Do you use it to open whatever? You use it to steer your milk? What is the purpose of this?
Communication.
For communication. So long as you use this for its intended purpose, then this will last long and probably the cell phone will be happy. Would you like your marriage to last long and be a happy one? Follow the design of the designer. I only have a few points to share with you. I know I will not keep it long because you really would like to now say, I do. Well, first point, you know what's the first design for marriage? It is to be between a male and a female. I think you have already made sure, Sheila, is she really a male? And Raul, is she really a female? Because the world now has turned the rules of the game
Upside down.
on. In many countries, male, male, female, female. Probably in the Philippines, but in some countries it's already a legal marriage. But I'm happy that this afternoon, you are male and female coming before the presence of God to be married. Stay that way. Remain to be a male. Remain to be a female because some people change later. Sino ba yung gandang ano ba? Bebeng gandang ano? Sino ba yung dati? Si Rusto. Male becoming a female. There was a reverend in America. He was married for a long time. Then later on, he discovered he has a different orientation. So he was still a reverend. And the wife accepted, but now he said he's of a different gender. But I'm happy you're keeping. Stay that way, huh? Stay that way. That is God's design. You will have lots of problems if you switch gender later on. Second design of God. that this male and female will become one. After this, you are now one unit. Before the eyes of the state, you are one. Before the eyes of God and the church, you are one. Mr. and Mrs. One unit. There are many things we can say about that. You will not only become one flesh, although that is most, something that we look forward to. Probably all looks forward to it. But it's more than one flesh. Be one in spirit. Be one in thinking. Be one in your goals. Be one. And if you're going to set your destiny, you will say, let us be one, let's go to heaven and meet the Lord. And not one say, I go to heaven, you go to hell. One direction in life. One. The fourth, Raul and Sheila, you want to know the third design of God for your lasting and happy marriage? Husbands, you, Raul, husband, love your wife, Sheila, as Christ loved the church. That's in the Bible also. In Ephesians. How are you going to love Sheila? In the same way that Christ loved the church. How did Christ love the church? He gave His life for the church, even to the point of death. Husbands who are here, that is how we should love our wives. As Christ loved the church. All Christians should love their spouses in that way. It's not a 50% love. It's not an 80%, although your love will grow for Sheila all throughout the years. Even if her beauty fades, even if her color changes, love will still grow. But you may wish to start it in the very same way Christ loved the church. All out na agad. 100% for Sheila. So if you would like to learn more about that, study how Christ loved the disciples. God gave His Son. He loved us. He gave everything. Love Sheila as Christ loved the church. And what will you do with that love, Sheila? The fourth design of God. Now let's go to the book of Ephesians. It says, submit. Submit to your husband as is fitting to the Lord. Sheila, submit. Now, what's the meaning of submit? He didn't say surrender. He didn't say be a slave of your husband. He didn't say be a servant of role, but it said submit. What's the meaning of submit? Pasakop. Saan ka papasakop? Sa pagmamahal niya. As Raul expresses to you his love, submit to the love. Do not resist that love. Submit to that love. And there will be a leader in the house. He is the leader, the head. Submit to the leadership as is fitting to the Lord. Lord, she will submit to you so long as you are loving her as Christ loved the church. She may choose not to submit to you if you are not following God's will. Because the Bible says, as is fitting to the Lord. So long as you are following the Lord, loving her, then she will submit to your love. And the last design. Naalala niyo na yung apat na design? Ano yung review, ha? Teacher kasi ako eh. Ano yung una? Made. Second? What's the second one? The two shall become one. And then the third, husband, love your wife as Christ loved the church and loved the fourth, wife, submit to your husband as is fitting to God. And the last, and you will like this. That's why I will now end my homily. The Bible says, and God said to Adam and Eve, go and multiply. Go and multiply. The purpose of marriage is not just for companionship. The purpose of marriage is not for you to just have a partner suited for each other, but God would like you to multiply. You will have children. Palagay ko nagkasundo na kayo, di ba? Sabi mo, 2, sabi niya 3, so 5. 5, ha? 5 kids. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Wala naman pwede 2.5 na anak eh. Why multiply? As you can afford and as you can care for them. That is God's design. So, there are many more things I can say. But Joel and Sheila, if you want to have a lasting, happy marriage, heed the counsel of the one who authored marriage. He will not just guide you, but He will help you. And He will make sure you will have a happy marriage. Can you just say, before me and before Reverend, I will follow God's design. Sabi mo, sabi na, we will follow God's design for marriage. Amen.